building a dream life plan. If you don't know where you want to go, how will you ever reach there? Everyone wants to become successful. Everyone wants to live their dream life. Everyone wishes to achieve something big. Everyone wants to leave a dent in the universe. But if I ask you, or you ask anyone around you, what success looks like to you, either you wouldn't have an answer, or you will say, well, I want to make a lot of money, live in a nice, luxurious house, give my parents and loved ones a comfortable life, travel across the world and be happy. How funny and sad at the same time. If all of this are different, then how can our dream life look exactly the same? Because we are clowns. Oh, I am sorry if that sounded harsh, but I meant to sound a little truthful. You and I are manipulated into believing that success means a big house, lots of money, and aesthetic pictures from vacations. And don't worry, I am not one of those people who will tell you that there is something wrong with dreaming about making money. No, darling, I love money. But the problem is you and I are behaving like clowns. We are following everything that people in power want to make us do. We think if we don't have what everyone has, then we are missing out. And our next goal should be to achieve that one Chanel bag, one trip to Italy, one beautiful partner who proposes to you in front of the Eiffel Tower, a cute baby who is more intelligent than anyone else is, and more bullshit like this. The problem is not that we wish to have certain things. The problem is we wish to have something that everyone has so that we don't seem poor, stupid, or weird. The problem is that we are making our lives a collection of cheap dreams that everyone imagines in materialistic shit that everyone else possesses. The problem is we don't ask ourselves, what do we want in life? We try to copy the most successful person around us so that we can also become successful. And I call all of it a well-designed system that has robbed us of our basic capability to think. And just in case you want the proof, you say you want to make a lot of money to become successful. Okay, darling, how much money do you need to be able to come to peace with yourself? How much money is enough for you to call yourself successful? Do you have any plans to get 1% closer to that goal? If your dream is to make $10,000 a month, then do you have any plans to make your first $100? Or do you just think that one day magically you will be able to jump from $0 to $10,000? And if you do believe in this magic, you have any tricks or hacks to turn this magic into reality? And you know what? Let's say that you are a saint and your goal is not to make money, but to find peace and mental stillness in life. Okay, honey, what do you do for mental stability? Do you meditate, and for how long? Do you meditate once in a while just to curse your brain for throwing thousands of thoughts at you? Or do you meditate every day at a fixed time whilst following a fixed mantra or guidance? Do you journal, or do you just overthink about how your life is a mess? See, I don't have any intention to make you feel bad. I am just introducing you to your reality. You are living in a bubble if you think that just by imagining and wishing to become successful, you will become one. That too, when you don't know what success means to you. This right here is the reason why you need to be alone. Even if you have some good people around you and your life is all happy and merry, you should take some time every day to be alone so that you can think independently without the influence of anyone. Remember what I said earlier in the first part? When you are alone, you are dealing with just one mind, one opinion, and one perspective. And since you've never been alone, or at least never embraced it, you don't know what you think about anything. You are following and accepting whatever the world throws at you. This is one of the reasons I started spending more time alone. When you spend time alone, it is only then you will come up to know what your soul truly desires. When your soul speaks to you, it speaks with no manipulation. Hence, you get to know what you truly desire. I was done with asking people to guide me. I was one of those people who could never make a decision on my own. I was so underconfident about my opinions that if I had two choices before me, I would spend eternity just to pick one. I've been there. I always sought people to tell me what was good for me. When I found myself alone with a pool of decisions that were waiting for me, I realized how dependent I was. I realized that I don't trust myself enough to make decisions confidently, and how I wish it was restricted to only me. The core reason why we follow the crowd is because we don't trust our decisions and choices. We are afraid at every step, so it feels safer to trust the crowd. We don't choose to walk on a new path because it seems less crowded or rather alone. But enough is enough. Aren't you tired of wishing to be like everybody else? Aren't you done with keeping up with this race of looking beautiful, where beauty has such a vague yet same definition for all? Aren't you exhausted with trying to achieve success when you're not enjoying the process in your day-to-day life? And most importantly, aren't you afraid that you will waste your entire life doing what everyone did just to realize that you never lived or did anything that you wanted? If you take just one thing from this book, remember this. Learn to define your definition of everything. Don't make your life a wish list of what you think everyone has.